Hello, this is Scott Blumenthal. Welcome to another edition of the Hot Corner. In today's episode, we're going to take a look at the NFL, the state of the NFL, with 4 weeks remaining. After 13 weeks are down, we're starting to get a little bit of a clear playoff picture. 21 teams still remain really in the playoff, hence the Super Bowl hunt, and everyone else is on vacation, or at least starting to plan their vacations after a disappointing NFL campaign. First, let's take a look at the NFC East. Out there, it's a two-team race between Philadelphia and Dallas. Philadelphia really took control of the division on Thursday night during Thanksgiving, putting a stranglehold on the Cowboys and also putting their foot in the door for first place there. They're a game up now with another head-to-head matchup with Dallas later in the season in Philadelphia. I expect that will be the one that separates them from the Cowboys for good, and they'll be a team to watch in the playoffs for sure. Green Bay, that's their division in the North. Detroit has challenged them, but I don't think they're there to stay. I do think they're a playoff team because of their schedule. Detroit will likely get to 10 wins or more, but I don't think they make a lot of noise in the playoffs. That division's Green Bay's. Atlanta and New Orleans, cover your eyes in the NFC South. 5 and 7 leads that division. We'll say that New Orleans will outlast Atlanta, which one of them will sadly get a home game against a strong wild card team. And we don't think whoever wins this division is going to be around for long anyway once they reach the playoffs. Beyond that, the NFC West, which is strong once again as we predicted the start of the season. And Seattle, here comes Seattle quietly, or maybe not so quietly with their brash style, seem to be chasing down the Arizona Cardinals. And Arizona, because of their quarterback situation, seems to be kind of hanging by a thread there. So we'll still say Seattle will outlast Arizona in that division. They have a key head-to-head matchup in the desert in the upcoming weeks that we think Seattle will take, and San Fran is really the 9th team in the NFC that's still kind of hanging around the playoff picture. But as we predicted at the start of this year, is injuries and suspension, and now the looming and coaching situation with where Harbaugh is going to go has kind of put them on the outside looking in, trying to get hot at the right time. So there you have it. The class of this conference has turned out to be Green Bay, and potentially Philadelphia could step into that class as well. Those two have played before, and Green Bay smoked them pretty good. So it looks like Green Bay and also Seattle. Seattle's the team to watch. They're the wild card. If they can win that division, get some home field, and maybe just play one road game in Green Bay, we'd still favor the Seahawks to get back to the Super Bowl. So right now it looks like Seattle and Green Bay with a hint of Philadelphia and the NFC. And our next segment here, we'll take a look at the AFC. There it is. Thank you for joining me, Scott Blumenthal, for another edition of the Hot Corner.